Okay folks, today we're going to test this 1969 Ford Mustang and Mercury Cougar factory AM FM radio. This is a Bendix radio that was made specifically for the 1969 Mustang and Cougar models. This will also fit 68 Mustang and Cougar models if you remove this bracket that simply screws behind the volume control and the tuner control, and this bracket here, which is just hooked on with I believe a 1/2 inch nut or maybe a 7/16 nut. So anyway, the model number, hopefully you can see it, is C9ZA9A241. That's the Ford model number, and then the Bendix model number is 9FBZ, and there's an A here. Not sure what that is, but 9FBZ is the model number through Bendix. And this radio is really nice cosmetically. It's there's no cracks in the lens, which is a huge deal because the lens is not available aftermarket. Very hard to find a lens. So if you're looking at one with a broken lens or something, please look into it before you buy it, because if the lens is messed up, the radio's messed up. It still has the factory brackets front and back. Inner and outer knobs are in good shape. Both connectors, the speaker connector as well as the power connector, are intact. All the wiring's intact, never spliced. Just a really nice virgin radio, really. And I tested it. It does work on both AM and FM and on both channels. That said, it's been sitting for longer than I even know, but decades anyway, and it really should be serviced before it's used. I can tell you that one channel plays louder and clearer. Actually, one channel plays softer but clearer. One channel plays louder, but it gets distorted at higher volumes. What else can I show you? All the push buttons work as they should. They all look very nice. The AM reception seems good. The FM reception also seems good. The FM stereo indicator does not turn on unless the volume is cranked up absolutely all the way. So that said, pretty standard for radios of this age that have not been serviced. So a standard service should take care of all of these issues. The good news is the tuner mechanism, everything works well, the push buttons all work well, and it plays sound out of both channels. So that tells you that this is a nice sound radio to have a service guy just go through it. We have it hooked up to a 12-volt battery, a antenna, and the correct speaker, and we're going to test it. We'll test both sound channels independently so you can see that they both play. And yeah, here we go. So we're on AM now, although I think maybe we came disconnected or something. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, our power came off. Bear with me. Looks like the power was barely touching there. Okay. And it looks like our antenna is in. Okay, we're good to go. So we're on AM now. I should tell you before we go too far, I live in a valley here, so the AM reception is generally pretty weak from about the center of the dial on down. So once we get further up, we should see more stations. Could also check our antenna here. Our antenna is actually just a piece of wire, so there we go. There we go.
The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed.
Bugs or insect protein, or like the fake meat that's made from, I don't know, I call it feet.
Or go to AugustaPreciousMetals.com. Text data and message rates may apply. Performance varies.
Anyway, you probably can hear all the stations I'm passing here. I know no one really cares about AM. But anyway, you can see AM does work. We're going to switch over to FM now. So now we're on FM.
Bienvenido a AutoZone. ¿En qué estás trabajando hoy? Creo que mi batería se descargó.
You up near Casa de Fruta, reports of a brush fire out there. A fire crew's been dispatched to check it out. In the meantime, not too far away, we have
Symphony, which was a huge hit, and in fact, the second movement we just...
for details. This is an update on your Tuesday afternoon commute from Monterey Credit.
It's at the Ashley Furniture Holiday Sales Event. Hurry!
Anyway, real nice reception through the dial here.
Meaning high, you need Indeed. They're all in one platform.
I guess I should show you that both audio channels work. We should do that now. So I'll turn it down a bit. We'll switch over to this guy. So this is the other audio channel. As I said, this one does play louder, but it distorts at higher volumes. See? So you can hear it distorting there. But it plays pretty darn loud, just the way it is. Usually that just means that like the tuner pots or the fader pots and stuff need to be cleaned out, which is standard service stuff. Anyway, nice reception through the dial. I'll show you the push buttons work. I have them set above each individual push button. And then finally, I'll show you the set a push button. So we'll find a station we like. Let's say we like this fine, classical, soothing music. Pick any push button you like, pull it out, push it back in, and then no matter where we go, we can go back to that fine, soothing music. Anyway, if you've been looking for a factory AM/FM stereo radio for your '69 Mustang or Cougar, you have found it. If you've been looking for one for a '68 Mustang or Cougar, this one will bolt right in. Like I said, you just have to take off the two removable brackets, and the radio is otherwise exactly the same, with the exception of the knobs. You'll need 68 knobs. But anyway, don't miss it, guys. These are getting very hard to find. They were rare when they were new, and every time one sells, it goes in a car and doesn't come up for sale again, so they're just getting very, very hard to find. Don't miss it, guys.